Most people spend their entire 20s working hard and still end up broke at 30. Not because they were lazy, not because they weren't smart, but because nobody taught them the rules of money before it was too late. You weren't taught this in school, your parents probably didn't know either, and by the time most people figure it out, they've already wasted a decade. But here's the thing, the people who build real wealth before 30 aren't geniuses. They just learned these 7 rules early, and once you see them, you can't unsee them. Rule 1. Your income is not your wealth. Most people think earning more money means becoming rich, but there are doctors and lawyers making $200,000 a year who are completely broke. Income is what comes in, wealth is what stays, and the gap between the two is where most people silently bleed out. Rule 2. Spend less than you earn. Always. This sounds obvious. It isn't, because lifestyle inflation is sneaky. Every raise gets matched by a bigger apartment, a newer phone, a fancier dinner. The math never changes. If you spend everything you make, you will always need next month's paycheck to survive. Rule 3. Your money must work while you sleep. There are only 24 hours in a day. You can only sell so many of them. The people who build wealth understand that at some point, your money has to start earning money. Whether it's investments, assets, or a business, money that sits still loses value every single year. Rule 4. Debt is either a weapon or a trap. Rich people use debt to buy things that make more money. Poor people use debt to buy things that lose value the moment they leave the store. A loan for a business is a weapon. A loan for a luxury you can't afford is a trap disguised as a reward. Rule 5. Your network is a financial asset. The people around you are not just friends. They are your access to opportunities, knowledge, and resources you don't have yet. One introduction can change your income bracket. One mentor can collapse 5 years of trial and error into a single conversation. Guard your circle carefully. Rule 6. Taxes are the biggest expense most people never manage. The wealthy don't earn more and then pay taxes. They structure how they earn so they pay less legally. This is not cheating. This is financial literacy. Understanding how tax works, even at a basic level, can save you more money than almost any other single skill. Rule 7. Time is the only advantage that runs out. Compound interest is not just a math concept. It is the closest thing to a cheat code that money has. A rupee invested at 22 is worth dramatically more than the same rupee invested at 35. Not slightly more, dramatically more. The people who win financially are not always the smartest. They are the ones who started earliest. Nobody hands you a map for money. You have to find the rules yourself, or learn them from someone who already did. These 7 rules won't make you rich overnight, but ignoring them for another 5 years will cost you more than you can calculate right now. The clock is already running.